would say Northeastern is in the DNA of the Mellon family. I have two brothers that also went here to school. I think between the three of us, we have 9 degrees altogether from Northeastern. The experience was really good, and I felt like I was very, very lucky because I got to work with Professor Bernie Goodwin. You know, that had such an impact on my career, on my life in general.
They were two of a kind, actually. You know, when you really think about it, you know, he would evaluate his work, and if he thought George could do better, he'd insist on it. And I think that really helped them to keep going.
Professor Goodwin was pretty close to being my second dad. I mean, it was definitely a professional relationship. It was really magic, right? You know, I wanted to learn, he wanted to teach, and it was just a match. It was a match made in NU heaven. One of the reasons I selected to work with A.D. Little is because I wanted to stay in the Boston area. I wanted to stay connected to Northeastern and to Bernie in particular. There wasn't a student that I know that actually was in Bernie's classes that didn't think he was one of the best teachers ever. He made a profound impact on at least the life of one individual. Right? So I figured setting up a scholarship in his name, even if you help just a little bit, and you help one student at a time, it's quite satisfying to see that somebody else, you know, could actually have a similar chance. So I decided I wanted to give back, in particular, just to make sure that nobody forgets in the future that Professor Bernie Goodwin was an outstanding teacher.
Bernie was overwhelmed, as I said, when he heard about that. It was like so unexpected, you know. It's nice to know that his name will be, you know, up there for hopefully forever. We need to help the next generation. You know, we never had our own children, but when I came last summer to meet with some of his scholars, I was overwhelmed. I was in tears. And I said, my God, you know, look what Northeastern has done, is to find someone who really needs this and someone who's really going to use it and do the same thing that George's did. Bernie was losing some contact with memories and things. I told him, I have a surprise for you. George is coming. He came in person, sat at his bedside, and the two of them sat and talked and joked, just like they had done when they were working together.
And I got with him the day before he passed. I told him that he made a difference in my life. And I think that was enough. I would like to see the scholarship make an impact on more than one student at a time. Maybe 5 or 10 students at a time, I think is kind of my goal. But we'll see how that goes. I'm still young, right? And there is still plenty of time. And we'll just keep adding to it, and we'll see if we can get to 5 or 10.